Hi everyone, welcome to the People Building video podcast. I'm going to be sharing with you today an article which is on the People Building website called Elegant Arguing. I saw a post on Facebook today which made comparison between the amount of money a pensioner receives each week and the amount of benefits given to an illegal immigrant each week. Now don't freak out, I'm not about to start getting all political, but there was something about the argument that was put forward in the post that struck me. The post was using very emotive language. It was well laid out with a chart comparing amounts awarded on a weekly basis to both parties, highlighting how the government gave more money to illegal immigrants than to our own pensioners who'd spent their lives working in this country and contributing to the economy. For a moment, I, like many people, thought this is completely unfair. Then, and really only when because I'd had a moment to spare, I decided to look into it a little more closely. I went on the government website to check out the payments awarded to pensioners on a weekly basis. I also checked the benefits of illegal immigrants. It will probably come as no surprise to you to find out that what the Facebook post had said was not accurate. Not only were the figures wrong, but actually if someone is an illegal immigrant, no one knows they're here because they're here illegally, so they are not entitled to any benefits at all. Now, obviously, that's a whole other article about the dangers of Chinese whispers and second-hand information, but we'll save that one for another day. What I want to focus on as a result of this is elegant arguing. We've all had moments where we felt something unfair or unjust was said or implied towards us, and we've responded very rapidly as a result. If we don't get the facts right, then our response, pitch or plea can easily become overshadowed by the point we're trying to make or defend, invalidating what might have been a very fair and reasonable argument. The trick is not to reply rapidly, but reasonably. It's easy to fall into the trap of giving a quick response rather than the right one, which will instead have the other party hear and acknowledge what you want to say. This means that even though your mouth may feel as if it's burning up with words ready to explode, you'll have to breathe and think before you let them go. As you do that breath, ask yourself a couple of quality questions. The one I'm constantly reminded of by those who know me and who often hear me saying it is, really? As in, is this really the case? Is this really all of the facts? Is this really what you think? Sometimes I've parked someone's provocation for a few days before I return to it and say, I've been thinking about the thing you said, and whilst I agree X, I also noticed Y, and that makes not everything you said entirely accurate. The other important lesson to come from the example that had me write this article in the first place is to question the arguments of others, again elegantly. It's easy to be an audio passenger and just listen to what people say without question, without finding your own truth and instead just buying into theirs, which again may not be factually accurate. This is why I do not read newspapers. To do so elegantly, you simply become a participant rather than a passenger. Asking softly, really? Because I looked into that and actually, it said